Are you feeling like there's more, maybe more impact, more joy, or maybe just that uncomfortable feeling that it's time for a shift? Maybe a shift within your current career to get to that next level, or maybe it's a full-on pivot out. But like I wrote in my book, clarity is not static. So I want to give you 3 strategies today to help you gain clarity on your next best move. So the first one is to block some white space. And we need to get over feeling a little bit guilty about it. And I'm throwing us women under the bus all at the same time because a lot of times we're so busy with work and family and other obligations, it seems nearly impossible to schedule some time for ourselves. So please schedule some white space. In the long run, your colleagues and your family and the people that matter most to you are going to benefit. I would recommend being out in nature if you can, and if not, go to a coffee shop, go somewhere that is quiet, somewhere that inspires you, and somewhere that you really want to be. Recommend that you journal, listen to some music, and just be quiet and start creating that time and space so you can start to listen to what's already there. Now, I have a philosophy. We already know the answers. We already know what our next level of clarity is. We just need to listen and create the space for ourselves to understand our next best move. And one way you can do that is to create some white space. For me, I meditate morning and night. That is my white space then, all for me. But also on Sundays, I have a couple hours each Sunday for myself, or most Sundays when I can. So think about what is going to work into your schedule. The second strategy is actually a tool that I'm going to give you. It's called the Get to Know Yourself questionnaire. It is actually reserved for my one-on-one clients, but I wanted to make sure you have it. And again, clarity is not static, meaning you don't get clear on what's best for you and then you don't need to do it the rest of your life. We need to reevaluate, especially when we have that uncomfortable feeling like there's more or like it's time for a shift. So I'm going to include that PDF. I want you to look through it, answer the questions, and it's going to prompt you to start to understand why you're feeling uncomfortable and also what your next best move might be. And then the third strategy is very technical. It is to draw a picture. And it doesn't matter if you're a horrible artist, I shouldn't say a horrible artist like me, but not a gifted artist like me. I'm really not either, but I want you, and you can do this during your white space time, but just think about if you were to have a conversation with a friend a year from now, how do you want to feel? What would make you say, oh my gosh, in the last 12 months, I've had this amazing shift and I am fully charged and filled with joy. I can't believe I have come so far. And I want to know what that is. What does it look like? Try and draw a picture of it, because the more clear and vivid we can be with what we want and deserve, the more likely it is that it will happen. And the reason why is that we can't achieve something if we can't see it. World-class performers are very intentional. They are very vivid on what they want and deserve. So I want you to draw a picture. So just to recap, the 3 strategies to get further clarity on what your next best move is one is to block some white space, fill out the Get to Know Yourself questionnaire, and then finally draw a picture. So in other words, where are you? How are you feeling? Who is around you? What are you doing? That type of thing. So if you can do these 3 things, then you should start to be a little bit more clear on what your next best move is. Here's to you being amazing. I look forward to seeing you next time.